Welcome, E-student. It's your library time with Mrs. Finnell. Today I have a special book. The title of this book is Bear Came Along. This is one of the Caldecott winning books for this year. It won a Caldecott Honor Medal. That means that the illustrator of this book won a very special award for the illustrations that he did in this book. So let's look inside, because this book also doesn't have the title or the author and the illustrator on the title on the cover. So Bear Came Along. It's written by Richard T. Morris and illustrated by Leeuwen Pham, and he's the one that won the Caldecott Award for this book. So pay close attention to the illustrations, because they really help tell the story. Once there was a river that flowed night and day, but it didn't know it was a river until Bear came along. Bear was just being curious. When he realized what the river could do, but he didn't know he was on an adventure until Frog hopped on. Froggy was a lonely frog who was looking for a friend, but she didn't know how many she had until the turtles showed up. The turtles tried to warn them about the things that could go wrong, but they didn't know how to enjoy their ride. Until Bear climbed aboard. Beaver climbed aboard. Beaver was born to captain. He knew exactly where to go, but he didn't know about the detours until the raccoons dropped in. The raccoons were so excited about the twists and turns ahead, but they didn't know they had to be careful until they crashed into Duck. Duck was so content being right where she was, but she didn't know there's a world to see until uh-oh. Bear held on to Froggy. Froggy held on to Turtles. Turtles held on to Beaver. Beaver held on to Raccoons. Raccoons held on to Duck. Oh, what a ride. So many different animals living their separate lives, but they didn't know they were in it together until the river came along. I hope you enjoyed this book. Thanks for joining me today.